I'm just trying to fix the fucking...
So yeah, intro, and then your...
That's my intro.
Oh my god!
Hi y'all, it's Erin. So today we're gonna do my club makeup look. For those who don't know, I worked at a club for a year and a half. Hopefully when this COVID bullshit is over, I'll be back. Hopefully Blanca will be back. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a little game on some face. So if y'all like this look, stay tuned. Okay, so we're gonna start primer. We're gonna prime that face. Get ready for your foundation. We're gonna do no porblem, prime essence by Touch and Soul.
I'm gonna be over here for a little bit, okay?
Okay. My camera lady left me. Okay. Yeah, this is like this kind of clear liquid. It's like goopy. It makes your face kind of glowy and dewy and pretty and stuff. We're gonna smooth that everywhere. Because I am using like a really matte foundation, so I want a little bit of, you know, a little bit of dewiness. And then, primer number 2 is my favorite primer of all time to ever exist. The Tarte. It is Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. There it goes. Okay, this is what fills in my pores, gives me that airbrush kind of look. You kind of gotta warm it up in between your fingers. You just kind of press it. Just in the areas where you feel like your pores are kind of enlarged. Or you get really oily, because this also helps suppress your oil. This is what helps me keep me like matte. Well, not really matte all day, but matte. Keeps my makeup long wear, and you kind of push it in, rub it in. This bitch, make her ass beat.
There you go.
Alright, I'm using the Japonesque Beauty Blender sponge, whatever. It's alright, it's cool. So my foundation, I'm gonna use Hourglass. I'm gonna use Shea Vanilla. Actually, right now, since we've been in quarantine, I've spent a lot of time outside, like exercising, bike riding, stuff like that. So this actually might be a little too light for me right now. So if it looks kind of crazy on me, I'm sorry. I just haven't bought a different shade of foundation. We'll just bronze me up. It'll be alright. Yeah, it's not really the right shade, but it's okay. But yeah, it's a stick foundation. It's really, really good for long wear and matte. Like for oily people with oily skin. Yeah, and I use a lot. I use an F ton of foundation. I always have. I got a big face, whatever. Put it down your neck. Always want to make sure you blend your neck. Because I'm not going to lie, when it comes to foundation, I never use the right shade. I usually go too dark. But it's because that's how I like it to be done. And that's what I do. So I have to blend it down my neck. You look like the lady from Mean Girls. She's in the crowd. She's like, me. That would be me as a mother.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going with the concealer. We're gonna do the Hourglass concealer. I love this concealer. We're gonna do the color Birch. It's Hourglass Vanish. This concealer is great. And I use the lightest color of the light colors. I know you're technically supposed to go like 2 shades lighter than your skin tone or whatever, your foundation color. I don't do that because I don't like to. Yeah, I like to do the brightest. I like it bright. That's just how I am. It's how I've done things always. It always works out for me. I never had a problem with it. Never had no flashback problems. So screw your 2 shades lighter crap. Oh, and a little thing, a tip. Actually, my friend Victoria taught me this. So go Victoria. When I apply my foundation, I don't put the foundation under my eye. I only put the concealer under my eye. Like, I avoid my eye area when it comes to my foundation because of creasing. For whatever reason, when you put all those layers, it tends to crease. Or at least for me, it did. It helps reduce the creasing. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm probably always gonna have a little bit of creasing because I just have kind of deep set eyes. And like my eyes just naturally crease. So I'm gonna have creases a little bit. But there are ways to kind of minimalize it as much as possible, and that's one of the ways. And she taught me that, and it works. So thanks, girlfriend. Now we're gonna do powder. Powder. One of the most important steps for me because I'm an oily ass bee. We're gonna do the Maybelline Fit Me powder, and I do the 05 Fair. This powder is fabulous. I've used like real expensive powders. I can't think of the word. I don't know mine. It's a high end. I've used like real high end quality powders. This is the best, one of the best powders I've ever used, and it's cheap as hell. So I put just a little bit on top of my eye.
Oh,
Who we calling?
nobody.
Silence! Oh, I spit everywhere. That's nasty. Ooh. Okay, so I'm a baker. I be baking that face. So I bake under my eyes, up to my nose, right under here. Because again, I'm just like super oily. And baking works for me. It helps. Telling y'all. So if you dry, I wouldn't really suggest you bake real heavily. I'd say bake under the eyes just for like a real short period of time, just to give you a little more brightness, you know. But other than that, if you dry, don't. You ain't gotta bake like this. But if you oily, bakey baby. So that's basically my T-zone up in her. It's not really a T, it's more like a cross, but whatever. It's my cross zone, not my T-zone really, because I get oily down here. I'm gonna do my brows off camera. I'll show y'all what I use really quick. I'm gonna use the Anastasia brow pomade. We all know it, we all love it. It's a staple in so many different people's makeup routines. I'm using the color blonde. I can see the little powders falling. And I bake all throughout doing my brows. So I won't wipe this off till I'm done with my brows. And I'm using the Lavish Brow Groomer brush. Well, it just looks like that. Yeah, gold spoolie. And I'll just fill in my brows. Oh, and then I clean it up with the Brow Duo concealer and highlighter. It's the $1 Billion Brows. I use that, and I just use like a little brush, and I clean up my brows. If y'all want me to do like a video on my brows, I can. I don't feel like it's my strong point, but I can. And I have like different brows. Like I have my club brows, I have like natural brows, you know, stuff like that. So if you would like some videos on my brows, let me know. But I'm gonna do them off camera because they be taking me a minute because I ain't got none. So please, see y'all in a minute. Bye. Brows are done. They're kind of sloppy right now because I need to wax my brows, and when I need to wax my brows look like ass. Like they're kind of hard to like carve out for me. Although when I do full, like I like dark brows. I really do. I'm really into dark brows. But if my makeup seems like really intense or like a what, first of all, I have a lot of lights on me, so it does look like a lot more in this lighting or in the camera. And number two, this is club makeup. We in a script club, okay? It's dark in there, so I do really dark makeup. It's almost like, you know, I'm trying to pop out. I'm trying to stand out. Because you're not always on stage. You in a dark corners, you in a dark cabanas, you in a dark VIP. So hey, I be doing dark makeup or bright makeup, so it seems really intense. But I promise you, it's not that bad when it's dark. But also, it looks like a lot more under all of this. Okay, so we're gonna wipe off all my bake. Oh, and the brush I used, Modus Studio. I don't know what number. I got this in my boxy charm. I really do like this brush. It's like a big fluffy brush, as you can see. I don't know like the number. I don't know what it's called. I just know it's called the Modus Studio. Yes, I'm a weirdo and I do my face before I do my eyes. Don't know why, that's how I always do it though. So, now we're gonna go to El Contour. We're gonna use the Park Avenue Princess palette by Tarte. That's what we're gonna use. We love her. She is a fan fave. Or she's the Erin fave. I don't know. I love her. It smells so good. I don't know, like, it smells so good. I use these three colors right here. Can you see? Can you see? So I use carrot, princess cut, and ankle. All those three. This is an Alomar brush. I actually also got most of my brushes I get in my BoxyCharm, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't say on the brush, but I'm pretty sure it was a contour brush. Sorry. Oh yeah, never mind. It's this complexion brush right here. So that's her. It's a little angled brush. So yeah, we get those three colors. We just use all three of those. We dip in them. And before I start blending it, I almost just like place it here. Where, you know what I'm saying? Like I just place it along the cheekbone. Where I'm gonna, and like I go all do the big three, you know, around here. And then I'll blend it. Now we're gonna switch brushes. We're gonna do, this one's the Luxie 512 small contouring brush. And we're gonna use this to do my nose. I don't really do a sharp nose contour. I'm not like super into, I'm cool with my nose. Me and her, we like this. We Gucci. She fit my face. She look good. I like my nose. I don't hate her. So, we're gonna dip in them shades. And I kind of like go down. Like I contour her, but not like super heavy, and she doesn't usually look like real small and snatched. Cause we're cool. I really just do this more for like a little coloring on my nose, just to give it a little shadow, give it a little coloring. So we contour like real faintly, not super heavy. Go on the tip, and I'm just not very good at nose contouring. I'm not gonna sit here and flex like I am, cause I'm not. That's one thing like I've just never really been able to master, and I don't really like care to have a nose like that. So yeah. Okay, so now what are we gonna do? We're gonna do a little more of that Maybelline powder. I'm gonna take our beauty blender. I feel like I'm not showing y'all anything new. Hold on. We're just gonna kind of draw that, you know, to kind of clean up that contour and make you look a little cut. There's so many videos where everybody's doing these steps. So I don't really feel like I'm showing y'all anything new, but oh well. Still, to show you how I do my makeup. And base is super important, especially when you're in a club, because you be sweating, you be popping that, you know, on stage. You be throwing it back in a circle. You be getting sweaty under all them lights. You be giving them lap dances. You be getting sweaty. So you want a good base to last you all night, because you be working long shifts. I mean, as a dancer, for the most part, you can set your own hours, but like, you still, most of the time, you be trying to get that bread. So you be working long shifts. So you want a good base, a good foundation to make it last. That's how I make it last. So, now we're going to go into blush. This is one of my all-time favorite parts. And we're going to go into Serafina. This is Juvias place. I love this brand. I like their eyeshadows a lot too. I tried their foundation. I was not here for it though. I was really sad about it because I be really loving their products for the most part. Their pigment, oh, phenomenal. So now we're gonna go to the Instapop cheek brush, and this is by Real Techniques. Their little label on here is like super small. I don't even know if you can see it, so I don't have my glasses on again. Sorry, y'all. See, it's a little angle brush. What else? So yeah, see, you can see her. She coral. She a little. I love corally blushes. So we go. I really like follow my whole contour with this ish. Like I love blush, and I be going all the way up. Smile real hard. Doing blush. Now we're doing my favorite part, the money maker. Pretty sure I said this in my last video, but the 3 pillars of success. Know how to throw that ass in a circle. Know how to talk some game and get your highlighter right. Okay? So we're gonna use the Fenty Beauty. How Many Carats Diamond Bomb. This is my favorite highlighter to ever exist of all time. I love her. I use her 24/7 with every look possible. I always use her. I use her on my eyes too. I've used her on my body, everything. So I don't use a brush. I use her on my finger. Something about with the oils on the skin kind of like helps. I don't know, it like amplifies the highlight. So just put it on my cheekbones. So yeah. Okay, yeah, and I put it on my This is Cupid's bow, whatever the hell it is called. I put it here, I put it on my chin, I put it on my nose, here, down my nose, a little bit forehead, just a little bit, and that's that. I do my setting spray on my face. I use Urban Decay All Night Makeup Setting Spray, long lasting. This is the only setting spray I use. Literally, hands down, the only one. I love her. She's fabulous. Only one I'm using, the only one I'll probably ever use. Kind of like that primer, that Tarte. These are two of my staple products I use. I shake it up. Yeah, I just love them. And I spray the hell out my face. I spray so much on my face. Don't know, it works for me, okay? So don't question, but.
Wow.
So you see how wet my face is? Yeah, this is how I always do it. Oh, I forgot to wipe that off. Fuck. It's okay, we'll fix it. Once I'm almost dry, but not fully, I kind of pat the rest in. I cannot believe I forgot to wipe that off. Okay, y'all. So you're supposed to wipe this off before. Frick. It's okay. Okay, now we're gonna move on to eyes. Okay, we're gonna use the Fairy Tale Storybook Cosmetics palette. Got this in my Bossy Charm. I would have never bought this on my own. I love her. She's great. Yeah. See how pretty? So we're gonna go into Briar Rose here, this far like pink color here. And we're gonna use the Luxie 250 large eye blending brush. You see her? Alright, so we're gonna dip into her. I'm a dipper, I'm not a swirler. So I'm gonna tap it, tap there, and then I kind of just place it on the lid first. Kind of like I do with my contour and stuff. Oh, and you know what? Because not this shadow, but the other one I'm gonna use has a little bit of fallout, and that just kind of happens, you know. That's normal, that's okay. A lot of real pigmented eyeshadows get fallout. So since I have my face done, I am gonna put powder down here, and I'll probably like retouch up my highlighter. I always do anyway, even if I don't do that. And then we're gonna hop on over into the Pure Festival palette. And we're gonna go into Wild Child, which is this hot pink color right here. Her, right there. This is the Eco Tools angled crease brush. Let me tell y'all, if you're boiling on a budget, Eco Tools is fucking awesome. Awesome, it's great, it's fabulous. I love Eco Tools. I've had any Eco Tools brush you see me have, I've had it for years. I'm not even front. Like, they be lasting me forever, and they're so soft. See, look, I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if you can see it. See how much, I don't know if you can see that. I can see it though, but it's like powder comes off. There's a lot of fallout. But this is a very pigmented. So yeah, I put it, like again, I place, and then I just do windshield wiper motions. And then I like put it in the corner. Put it in the corner right there. And I stay lower in the crease. I don't go so high up. And I'm trying to, and I make it darker. So as I go down, the shadow progressively gets darker. And I don't blend it up as high. You feel me? And then we're just gonna blend her like so. And we're still using the same brush. I just don't blend it up as high. And yes, I make it very, very dark and vibrant. Now I'm gonna take this is also a Moda Studio brush. There's no name on it, so I don't know which brush it is, but it's got this little fine point. It's the same logo. I'm just showing you the tip. I'm not really trying to show you the logo because it's the same logo as the other brush I showed you, that big one. So I'm gonna dip it in Wild Child. We're still sticking with Wild Child this whole time. We still doing Wild Child. But this is, we're just putting it really dark in the corner right here. And we're just staying very low, like in this outer corner. You know, like right here. And then we kind of go down a little bit, just a little bit, but then, yeah. It's right here. And we're just staying in the outer corner. So I'm just gonna blend this out a little bit, just so there's no like choppy lines, you feel me? So we're kind of like smoothing things out. I'm taking that angled brush by Eco Tools again. We're just kind of smoothing things out a little bit. Because I don't like harsh lines in my shadow. The Lexi 245 small shader brush. I said that so fast. Wait, hold on. Okay. Okay, no, it's focusing on my hand. Now we're gonna take a little bit of concealer. Go back to that concealer, and I honestly just kind of take it off the, like right around here, because I'm not trying to I'm just being lazy. So put it on the brush, and we're doing a cut crease. Not a full, just a partial. Alright, I'm gonna go into this Fairies color right here. We love her. She's great. Right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the Lexi. Oh, it's Lexi. These are both Lexi. I didn't know that. Lexi 246 Precision Crease Brush, which it's pretty similar. I'm gonna put my hand behind it. Okay. If y'all think this is gross, I don't care. I use my own spit. I'm not gonna waste my setting spray because I'm gonna have to do this multiple times. So I brush my teeth. I know where my mouth be. I'm comfortable. So I lick my own brush and I go onto my own shadow, and then I just kind of place it. And that sometimes gets you some fallout too. So just kind of like doop doop dab 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 dab. Yeah, and you just fill in where you put all the concealer. The concealer. This also too, like if you aren't very good at doing a cut crease, or like you just don't want to, you don't have to do a cut crease. You can just put this on top of, you can just leave a little open space and kind of put it on top of the pink, and it comes out this super like kind of has kind of a purple hue to it because it's like blue and it mixes. It's light blue. It's blue and it mixes with the pink. So it kind of gives it a pretty purple hue. So yeah, we're just gonna fill in here. And really, I'm not meaning for this to be a super clean precision, like, you know, application. So then we're gonna go back into Wild Child with this, the Moda Studio brush, the little 5.1, the weird shaped one, the little dome shaped one, whatever. Go back into Wild Child, and then we're gonna kind of go along the line of the cut crease to just clean it up a little bit and blend it in a little bit. And honestly, why I'm not trying to make this a super clean application is because sometimes the little sparkles kind of mix in and it's kind of pretty. So yeah, and I kind of like blend the little edge of where the cut crease stops and the shadow starts. Kind of right here, just to kind of, again, make it look less harsh and blend it a little bit. You know, do a little oomphy oomph. So yeah, we're gonna go. So yeah, see, she's a little like messy right here, but it's okay. We're not mad at her for it because it kind of leaves this purpley, like sparkly moment, and we're kind of here for it, right? Right, you guys. So, and then now that we have that kind of harsh line, like I said earlier, we're gonna go back to that Lexi 250 large eye bending brush, and we're just kind of blend everything up here to smooth it out. Okay, now we're gonna go back to Wild Child. We're going back to the little dome shaped brush. We're gonna go back to Wild Child, and now we're gonna do our under eye. And we're just going with simple Wild Child. It's not a very intricate look. It's pretty simple. Okay, never mind. I was gonna sneeze. Okay. So we're gonna use, this is the Wander Beauty Mile High Club Volume and Length Mascara. Of course, it's in black, only other color I use. Right, it says this like no one focus. Okay. So again, usually I curl my lashes, but I forgot. So we just gonna X-name that part out. So I'm gonna do this, put my mascara on, and I'm gonna put lashes on, so I'm not gonna put them on my lower lash line yet. I do that last. And usually when I do my mascara, a tip for y'all, because I have very long lashes. So usually when I curl it too, they're like straight up. So I will put the mirror down and look down, and that keeps it from getting all over the place. lashes, baby. This is the only brand I use. Okay, this is it. I get them at Gigi's Beauty Supply. You can get them online. I actually found out because while being in quarantine, we didn't have my lashes. But these are the MLL 203, $3.99. And yes, these are really big and extravagant, but again, we in a club, so I be doing like the most. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna go back to that mascara. We're gonna do them bottom lashes. So we're gonna move on to the lips. Okay, the NYX matte lip liner, and I'm using, I already know what color it is, this London, because I be using this color all the time, struggling. Y'all know what NYX looks like though. Everybody knows what NYX looks like. I love this color. I use this lip liner 24/7. And when I do my lips, I overdraw like a bee. So, colored that in. But what we're gonna use for now is the Too Faced. I don't know the official name. High Shine, okay, I found it. High Shine Sparkling Lip Gloss. 2 Night Stand is this color. LMAO. Okay, well, it says Too Faced right here. It's not wanting to focus. I don't know why. Which, thank goodness, because my lips were feeling so dry. And in there. She's done. Alright, this is the final look. This is the money-making face right here. This is, it's gonna make y'all some bands, some dollars, some racks, you know. All the products I use will be linked, or I'll have a list of all the products I use down below. I'll have all my social media links linked below. So like, subscribe. Thanks for hanging out or whatever. I'll see y'all later. Peace, babies. Peace, my little glow babies.